With the plugin installed into the NeOn Toolkit, let's now start it. There are several ways of doing this, all of which are explained in the documentation. Let's check out one of them. First, open the menu. In the menu window, select Show View. Click Other. The Customized ViewMaker plugin can be found under the classification Other. Select it and click. You'll now be taken to this customization view. Let's now assume that you find yourself in a situation such as this. You've already loaded several ontologies relating to different projects, and you now wish to customize one of them. In this instance, let's select AgroVoc in the Ontology Navigator. Simply click on the right button of the mouse in order to see the ontology automatically loaded into the plugin's Customized ViewMaker. The Customized View Target field now corresponds to the URI of the new output ontology. The AgroVoc ontology offers a choice of 16 languages, though of course not all of them are required by end users. Let's have a look at one of these classes. If you button down on AgroVoc and then again on Classes, you'll be able to choose one of the available classes. Choose the Lexicalization class. Click the Entity Properties tab in order to view the relevant lexicalizations. You can see that this class is annotated with 3 different languages. You're offered English, EN, French, FR, and German, DE options for the value lexicalization. So let's now customize this ontology. Click the Customized ViewMaker tab. You'll now see under the tab Customization via Annotations the section Filter the annotations via their languages, which we should expand. Click it to reveal this next box in which all the different language options are displayed for this ontology. In this instance, we're only interested in the English label, or EN. Select it, and then click Build View. After the processing step has completed, you'll see that a new ontology has appeared in the Ontology Navigator. This is Ontology 1, which corresponds to the ontology output we specified in the URI field here. Now let's inspect the result. Open the classes and inspect lexicalization. In the Entity Properties window, you can see that it's now annotated only in the English language. In another example of a customization, let's assume that this time we don't want to filter the ontology and that we wish to focus instead on a specific part of the ontology. We're specifically interested in cardiac pathology, so select the Galen ontology from the Semantic Nomenclature case study. Right-click to select the ontology we're interested in and to see it in detail in the Customization plugin window. Select the Customization via Axioms tab. Now you'll be given 2 options. The first is Rapido, and the second is for Expert. We'll discuss the Expert option later, but first let's take a look at the Rapido section. When we've expanded the section, we can then select the concept on which we wish to focus. By exploring the classes within the Ontology Navigator, we can search for our required concept. If, however, we can't find it by scrolling due to the large number available, then simply use the search function. Given that we're looking for the cardiac pathology classes, check the Classes option and then click Search. Here are the results. We'll double-click on the first one in the list. Now let's return to the Customized ViewMaker tab, and we can now see that the entity source is automatically set to cardiac pathology. We now wish to extract all the subclasses and the entities related to the cardiac pathology, so we select Entities which are subclass of. We can now either evaluate it or we can add a new Where clause. If we do that, we'll see the actual content of our query here. If we now switch to the Expert option, we'll see the generated query. If this isn't exactly what we require, then we have the option to modify it in this window, after which we can execute it using this button. So let's now evaluate the view. After a couple of minutes, we see a new ontology appear in the navigator on the left. Let's have a closer look at it. The first thing we notice is that the hierarchy of this view is different from the original ontology. We can see, for example, that the concept cardiac pathology is included under the top category, whereas the same concept appeared under several other sub-concepts in the original ontology. We can also see that this view is lighter than in the original ontology. And that concludes this overview of the customization plugin.